One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Looking to throw, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Looking deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Boston College! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Looking to throw, it's Sexton. A little screen to the running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Unloads it left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. Nice move, creates some space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sexton. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Flames will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. With jet sweep pass. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hart. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Sexton. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Flames will punt it away on 4th down.
Punt it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hart. Right on the money. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
He's brought down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop.
Touchdown, Eagles! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Sexton. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here comes the heat. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the shotgun, they'll run it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Boston College.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Wide out trying to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Flames will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Really good pickup on 2nd down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Reads it, fires complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give from the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Flames send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds a spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to run it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and fires complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Boston College. Great job by the back on the option. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not injured hair. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Sexton. Release to the back. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. Sweet spin. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Unloads quickly. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Sexton. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Flames will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle inside the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And his first pass is incomplete. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Gonna run it. It's Landry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he got loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Sexton. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The kick is on its way. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up in.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Cheek. Picks up the 1st down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Brings up second down.
From the gun to give, looking for room. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Dropping back, it's Sexton. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Flames will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Cheek. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quick release on the RPO.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Sexton. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.